I'm here to be accountable because, frankly, I've fucked up. The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with some more nuts on yo chin. Thank you so much for being here. I got some great sack today. We're gonna get right into it in just a moment, but if you're brand new, smash that motherfucking subscribe button for more daily sack, and check all the links below for swolenormousx.com for all the programs, nutrition, yoga, meditation, and so much more. Plus, the greatest fitness fam in the fucking realm, the Swole Fam. The Swole Fam is where I pull these posts from. And this story today is a great message for anyone that gets started with a fitness program, falls off, struggles to get back on. It's a very good message. Let's get right into it. This post is from Logan. Hi fam. This post isn't for me to make excuses or try to get pity or consolation for my stupid ass choices. I'm here to be accountable because, frankly, I've fucked up. I didn't even want to write this post, but I'm currently rewatching Daily Swole 1496, and I realized that I need to stop making excuses and come back to the fam. So here I am. I let myself go back to old habits, and I stopped doing the 90-day dash sometime around early April, and went back to ordering food to be delivered instead of cooking at home. I have no excuses. I have workout equipment at home. I have a kitchen to cook in. I have been working from home full-time since the middle of March, but here I am almost halfway through June, and I've all but lost the progress I had made in the first month and a half of joining the Swole Fam. On top of that, I haven't been on Facebook at all for over a month now because my personal feed was just filled with toxicity that was causing me so much extra stress and anxiety, and I felt I could cut that out by deleting Facebook off my phone and not accessing it on my computer. Yes, disconnecting has helped, but that also disconnected me from the fam, and I've been too scared to come back. Fuck that though. As the saying goes, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Yes, I shouldn't have let my stress, anxiety, and laziness get in the way of keeping myself healthy. But I did let it happen, and I'm done wishing that I could go back 2 months and not fuck it up. So here I am. I started Scorched Earth on Tuesday, and my body is screaming, but it feels good. And I'm cutting out the dirty dicks and will be eating real food from now on. Thanks to anyone who has made it through this long post, but I needed to write this out and come to terms with the consequences of my actions. Much love and gorilla grunts to you all. Well, much love and gorilla grunts to you, Logan. Thank you so much for dropping that post. And I want to clarify for anyone that's not part of the Swole Fam. One, why aren't you part of the Swole Fam? Links down below. And the dirty dicks is a saying that we have that if you look at dirty food and like shit food as a dirty dick, you wouldn't put a dirty dick in your mouth, male or female. I mean, if you do, then you're a freak. Call me. But we wouldn't put a dirty dick in our mouths, so why would we put junk food in our mouth? Just look at it as a dirty, bleeding AIDS dick, and you're good. You're never gonna fucking eat that shit again. You're like, oh my God, I wouldn't cover it with coronavirus. Just cover it with every disease imagine. Throw some Ebola on there. Pretend like you're at a Ruby Tuesdays or something like that, and you're at the salad bar. You're like, just sprinkle some fucking typhoid fever. Just go all in. Malaria, fucking just give me the supreme. So anyway, that's how we joke about looking at food, but it fucking works. It's not real food. It's like eating a chair. It's eating a dirty dick. Like, don't put it in your fucking mouth. Like, just don't put it in your mouth. So, this is an example of what most people go through. They go through this vicious cycle. They start something and they don't follow through. They fall off, they get back on. They fall off, they get back on. But more often than not, people start something, they fall off, they never get back on. They just fall off and that's it. Like, you're gonna make mistakes. When do you go through life and you're just fucking perfect? Is anyone perfect in this world? Have you gone through your life and never made a fucking mistake? I've lost muscle before and I've built muscle back. I've gotten really busy with work in the past, like a decade ago, and I was barely working out once or twice a week for like half an hour. And looking back at pictures, yeah, I got leaner, but I definitely lost muscle size. I definitely lost that fullness. I looked more lean and slender, but that just happens. I mean, you go through these different phases of your life, but it's a practice. You're learning learning. But if you're consistent and you adjust and you have a strong community and that environment around which you're surrounding yourself with people that do work out, that do take care of their nutrition, you could bounce ideas, you can lean on people for support. That's what the Swole Fam does. That's what a good community does. That's pillar number one, who and what you're surrounding yourself with. So for example, she's realizing that she needs to stop making excuses and come back to the fam because she was watching the podcast they did the other day. She went back to old habits, started eating out, not exercising, but it's that self-awareness. It's understanding that she fucked up. Maybe you fucked up too. Are you gonna beat yourself up about it and cry? Oh man, I made a mistake. I'm never gonna get results. Or are you going to make the necessary changes and get back on the fucking pony? The only problem with this kind of cycle is that if you're always allowing yourself, oh, get the fuck out of here. I put the headband on so you will be nice. Be nice, hair. The only problem is you don't want to excuse making mistakes. And this is where people kind of go too far down that hole and that path, that when they fuck up once a week by having a cheat meal once a week or a couple times a month, it's just, oh, I'll get back on Monday, or I'll just get right back on it. You leave the door open a crack for those kinds of bullshit excuse justifications, it's gonna hamper your progress long term. You're not gonna get optimal results. Everyone likes to make excuses, but those excuses bleed into other areas. If you give yourself too much laxity in one area, it's going to infiltrate other aspects of your life. You start settling for less elsewhere. You start settling for average. You start settling for, so-so. I'll just do it a couple times a week. Oh, it's okay to take a day off here. Oh, it's okay to do this. Like, no matter what, I do the Daily Swole podcast every fucking day. Make sure you check the links below too in the related channels and follow me over there on the Daily Swole. I go live every single day. Yes, in addition to dropping sack here, I give you a full veiny knowledge content every fucking day on the Daily Swole podcast. So make sure you smash that subscribe button over there as well. But I go live every day, and no matter what I do, no matter what happens in my life, no matter if I'm feeling good, if I'm happy, if it's rainy, if it's whatever, no matter where I am in the world, I am doing a podcast every fucking day. Maybe I stream in a different place, maybe it has to be recorded offline because I don't have internet, but I get it done every day and I've never missed a fucking day, not once. And by building that relentless discipline, it bleeds into all other aspects of my life. It's the same mentality that I've had with fitness. Fitness had always been my number one priority. Now it's right up there and intertwined with Swolenormous because Swolenormous promotes fitness products and other types of health and wellness aspects. So I intertwine my passion and what I do all the time with my business. Before Swolenormous, it was just fitness. It was like making gains, building muscle, training was my number one. It was always a top priority. Now that the Daily Swole is a top priority, it trickles down. It gets me consistent with my workouts. It keeps me consistent because I don't fucking feel like training every day. It's not always convenient, but I fucking do it. I train. I do the podcast. Like, it bleeds into other areas. So if you're really strict, and when I say strict, I mean you're fucking doing what you should be doing. You're disciplined. I don't really like that word strict. If you're disciplined, it will bleed into other areas. So Logan being aware of her shortcomings, of her failure, that's not a bad thing. Failure is good. Do not think that failure is bad. You need to fail. No one just succeeds. You have to fucking fail. It's better if you fucking fail because that success just tastes so much sweeter. And the more you fail and the faster you fucking fail and the quicker you get back up, the sooner you'll get results. The sooner you will figure out what works best for you. So falling back into old habits because those habits were never broken. You thought they were broken. The first month of the 90-day dash, that's a month. That's 4 fucking weeks. Those habits weren't broken. You thought they were old habits. You still had those habits. That's why you went back. They're not old habits. They're your habits. You never broke them because you didn't set the new ones properly. You didn't do a good enough job, Logan, but she knows that. She knows that. And that's okay. It's a practice. Life is a practice. Nutrition's a practice. Fitness is a practice. Time management is a practice. Community is a constant practice. You got to mow your lawn all the fucking time. Take out the trash. Cut people out of your life. You got to push people aside that get in your fucking way. Cut out podcasts that don't help you. Stop watching shit that doesn't help you. Stop fucking your eyes with Netflix and stuff all the time. Create your environment. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? What results do you want to have? And then mold your environment around what the fuck you want. And I'm really proud of Logan to come back to the Swole fam. Like, to understand that I fucked up, but it's my fault. I made excuses. I had all the tools in place and I didn't use them. That takes some fucking balls for her. That takes some balls. And she posted up to hold herself accountable. So how are you holding yourself accountable? Are you doing the things that you need to do? Or are you lying to yourself and just pretending like you're doing the best that you can? You have to be true to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. Are you putting in the effort? Are you putting in the fucking work? Are you doing what you should be doing? And if not, you need to start cultivating that environment that will allow you to do so. Do you want results? Then stop settling for fucking average. do better for yourself and for those around you. Super proud of you, Logan. Welcome back to the fam. You're jumping back into Scorched Earth. You are a savage little one because that's a beast of a program. So what are your thoughts, fam? What are your thoughts about Logan's journey? Have you had something similar? Did you fall off and get back on? Have you seen Logan in yourself? Have you seen your own personal journey in the story that I just shared or with someone around you? Have you fallen off and gotten back on? What is your story? Drop that down below and I'll see you fam real soon for some more Nuts on Your Chin. Peace.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown. You are the king in the apology. You about